Hey guys, we're back again to start working on Gyancelot again. As you can tell, got the base done. That took a little bit because fortunately the weather's not been cooperating, so I really am able to work on that. But got it stained, got it polyurethaned, so now we get to work on doing the texture for it. Once we get that done, my plan is to get it laid down, get it as roughly flat as I can. We'll come back in later after it's fully set up, dried, get it pretty well flattened, and then we'll scribe in our lines to represent the separation of the various stones, because I'm going for sort of a hewn stone look, and once that's done, we'll then probably, between adding the lines, and what I plan to do is take like a sponge and randomize some of the coloring with various grays and what have you to give it what you'd expect from like a dungeon floor look. So that's the plan for once we get the stone texture down. As far as that goes, we'll get that down. We'll then do the backpack and then pull out and cut out the sword. And just checking something real fast. Just random buzzing from my phone. So yeah, let's get into it tonight, and obviously tonight's going to be a little on the shorter side, but I wanted to get this done because obviously, depending on how this goes, may or may not need to put on more than one coat. Okay, I'm going to try and get this somewhere. Do this. Oh, so obviously we want pretty decent layering. I'm using a palette knife for this because I want to get this, sort of build this up as we go. This is going to do a better job of getting us a smooth finish as opposed to a brush. Now it's just a matter of building this stuff up. I already masked off the edges so that when we do pull this off, we can clean it up as well as need be. Okay. See, that's a little on the thick side, but we can just mostly play with it as we go. So I'll also come back in some of this excess. Yeah, it's just a matter of getting it down and laid out. Okay. Too much there. Obviously, I'm gonna have to play with it as well. And I just knocked over my super glue. Don't need it right now. So let's see. Oops. Now, like I said, some of this will get cleaned up once it's set up and cured. So suffice to say, it'll probably be a few days at least time we'll work on this part of it again. But that's part of the fun. Now I am putting down fairly sizable globs just to, help make sure this doesn't take absolutely forever. Like I said, I'm trying to get this as level and spread out as possible. So there is a little bit of just playing with it. Unfortunately, you kind of have to do. But we'll slowly get there. So like I said, I want to get sort of a dungeon stone floor look. Should serve as a good base to give us that look. And I do apologize for the little extra noise. Got a house phone, need to move out of the way. There we go. Sorry, I'm just looking at the preview window and I decided if the camera was just coming out dark for some reason. I don't know. So yeah, just gonna get this spread over the entirety. Honestly, some of the areas where we first went over it seemed to be starting to set up a little, so it's making a job of, forming it a little easier. Okay. Come on. Alright. Just a little more should do it. Oops. This turned around. So yeah. As I said, the plan will be to get this done. Probably get it, light sanding once it's all, set up. And any imperfections that remain will just be passed off as part of the natural stone look. Because stone isn't all, perfectly uniform. So anything don't get perfectly set down can be attributed to that. So yeah, now I'm thinking just taking these long, smooth strokes across the whole thing to help smooth everything down so we don't have any super high ridges. Oops. Okay. Just a little more. There. And that's unfortunately I have to do for that. Give me 2 seconds to clean up the palette knife so the excess off. Now, obviously, I didn't go with gray because I still want some whiteness in the stone once it, sets up. God, this stuff has gotten really messy. I think I'm going to have to take 2 seconds, step away to wash my hands off. Apologies. Okay, sorry about that. Fortunately, messes do happen, and sometimes you do have to take a little bit to clean them up, to get them cleaned right. So, anyway, alright, let me put this aside. Just gonna clean where I got a little on the bottom. Okay. Good. Somewhere so it won't make a mess. Okay, so got that done. Now, just taking one last look at the instructions before we get going. Okay. So now we can start working on the backpack. This will be fairly quick and easy. Now, one thing we're not going to do just yet, because I want to think about how I'm going to do it a little more, is the additional sort of cloak pieces that will connect onto here. As those, I want to make sure I've got that fully thought through before I do it. So, basically all on the F sprue. Okay. F1. Oh, that's E1. That's on me. Okay, F1, F1. 5. Okay, and F1 and F2. Okay, just pulling those aside so we got them. So yeah, we're finally nearing the completion of this project. So what will most likely happen is that next stream we do, Oops, almost didn't cut that part off. We'll probably start a new project. Already got picked out. And truth be told, thought about doing it tonight. But decided against it. As I wanted to get the base done and get that setting up. That next time, we can work on, or next time we work on the Gyancelot related stuff, we can do that, because that's fortunately going to take a little bit to fully set up. So, fortunately, that's one of those things you got to get done. Unfortunately, also because of all the weather we've been having, I'm not sure how long it's going to take. Go ahead and sand that guy. Weird. Yeah. That's a bit of a nasty nub. Oh, another thing I need to mention is I did pick up another bottle of polished aluminum all-clad. Is I tried glossing the sample spoons I had done and showed, I want to say last time or the time before, and the clear coat ate through them as well. So right now I've got some new spoons, got the polished aluminum down on them with a fresh bottle, as that's the only thing I can figure is what's causing that, is maybe the paint's gone bad. If not, and if I still get stuff getting eaten, though this time I'm going to try a couple different glosses. I'm going to try the all-clad again, and also going to try Mr. Color. And if I still have issues, then I'm also going to try, I think I still have some Tamiya clear. I got to double check. But if I do, we'll use some of that. If not, I think I'll pick up a bottle of Vallejo. And we'll give that a try. One of the things I'm doing on the side, and this is partially because of another YouTuber doing some skin tone work. I want to make like a paint swatch thing of spoons of various skin tone colors. And since right now I'm mainly painting skin tones, at least on small figures with Vallejo, I figured start there. Okay, next up are the two inners. So F1, 3, and F2. Yeah, 2, 3. Excuse me. So we got that guy, and then F1, 3, and F1, 6. Okay, I see. So I need to keep the 1 and 2 parts together. Just a simple dit. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention is, I think this all happened between now or tonight and last stream I did, is I got a router. Not a network router, but a wood tool router. So what this means is now I can potentially make my own display bases. Because went by Home Depot just to get pricing on lumber, and for basically a 2-inch thick 10 by 10 inch by 16 foot board cost me about 16 bucks. So if I split it down to 10 by 12, I'd basically be able to get 16 bases out of it for a $1 cost basis. And given that, even with coupon for smaller, for basically something the size of that, about 8 by 10, costs without coupon at Hobby Lobby about $2 with coupon. Takes it down to about $1.20. I'm still getting out a lot cheaper. Plus, now if I need a larger, I can. Now the only, if I need a larger base, I can. And that obviously would adjust my cost basis by a decent amount. So surprisingly, I did not see any larger solid board. Saw plenty of plywood there. And actually ended up going by Lowe's as well. They had them, but their cost for the same type of board was a little more, and it wasn't as thick. Okay, so this now goes into here. Actually, I'd probably do that. I'll hold off just in case. Now to look at the other, the dum-dum. The clear parts slip into there. So I may, actually, I think I'll definitely hold off gluing these guys, so if I need to mess with the openings at all, it's a little easier. Okay, let's get the second one up. Also, another thing is, did manage to finish the construction on the Abrams kit. Still got to do a last little bit on the base. And in fact, just found out the hard way that getting just pastels to mix with thinner and such doesn't work. And made that mistake in the airbrush, unfortunately. So tomorrow I gotta clean my airbrush again. Granted, it needed it, but still, it's one of those, you make a big mistake by creating more or less mud in your airbrush. Is not a fun thing. Yeah, that was a bit of a kick to the head. So, lesson of the day, kids. Don't try to mix raw pastels in your airbrush. You're just going to get a big clump of mud. And then you're going to have to clean that out of it real quick. You don't want that clogging up your airbrush. Thankfully, I got it out quick, but still, I'm going to have to give my airbrush a good deep clean tomorrow morning. So yeah, since I still haven't finished the, totally finished the apron project, I haven't started on the Spitfire that I'm going to do. which I need to do. I also need to get some paints for that as well. The eternal struggle of getting paints continues. That's one of those things you never, ever really think that much about. And then once the Spitfire is done, I have an idea for a pretty, at least, major project. And it's probably going to be the most challenging thing I've done. But it's one of those things that, you know, you need to sometimes push yourself to get it better. Okay. Why is this not wanting to... There we go. Okay, in we go. Okay, yeah. Okay, so we got that all on. So lastly is getting this little, I'm not sure what to call it, but this odd piece here. Sorry, had a little something odd here that started itching. Okay, so this is one I definitely think we can go ahead and glue. I think the only thing we'll need to do is some light masking of it later. I think adding gold to this top piece here and this bottom section here, and maybe doing that line, it's one possibility. I don't know. Alright. Let's get this guy glued. Yeah, we're coming close to the end of painting this guy. Or not painting, assembling. Oh no, actually I wouldn't call that this assembling either. Okay, doing initial prep work. Yeah, I like the sound of that better. But no, anyway, as I was saying a little bit ago, I'm right now working with Vallejo paints to do a skin tone swatch thing with spoons. So that it's nice to have. Acrylics do change a lot more than other paints when they dry, so they can get darker or lighter. They're not as, oh, what's the word? Clear in the bottle as to what they're going to be. Alright, so let's get the sword. I did a lot of thinking and I finally settled on going with the smaller sort of Gladius style sword as opposed to the larger long sword. Because unfortunately, just the look of this guy, since it's almost as big as the entire kit itself. Grab him. And that's unfortunately a little on the ridiculous side. Whereas this is much more convincing. Let's get him cut on out. There we go. Alright, let's get this guy cleaned up. So yeah, once this will be the last real assembly episode. At least I think. Actually, I think this is the first time on camera I've done any sanding. Which, truth be told, I haven't done on any of the parts for the Gyancelot yet. Okay. Got that done. Yeah, I feel like this will definitely be more than sufficient. So I think we'll do this. And just, actually, I think I have a silver that'll work for this. Use gold again here. And we'll paint the rest of this brown. So, okay, we got all that done. That's setting up. That goes in sort of like that. Just set that there for now. So, yeah, that's where we're gonna stop there for tonight. I think might stream tomorrow night. I don't know. We'll see how things go. As tomorrow, it's going to be a bit of a day. So, yep. Well, that'll be it for tonight. So, until next time.